Welcome back to Chrono Trigger, where it's time for us to head back to 1000 AD because we've got what we need to fix the masamune. So we have to head back through the Mystic Mountains here, see how many fights we can avoid to make this faster. Probably... I didn't think I'd make it past them. That's next to impossible to do, I think. Those two, and then I'm going to laser spin with Robo when he comes up. Because the kill walls still take regular damage from weapons. But those dinosaurs... 44 damage on a critical hit. You can tell by the flash on the screen when she attacked. Did I... just realized I may not have actually given her her new... No, I didn't. Does that mean I missed Luca's as well? Sure did. Still did somehow. There we go. Oh, that one's gotten stuck. Alright, we should be good from here. Have to take a leap of faith. Now we could just go right there to Medina Village, but I like this guy's reaction. Now let's... because I'm curious, I normally do this with Luca in my party and Luca helps him while Marl does nothing. I'm curious to see what happens if we have two people who know what they're doing with stuff like this. So this part of the game has a lot of running around to different time periods for short periods of time. So like we just had that quick adventure in, well, I guess we started by coming here, then we went back to 600 AD, got the pieces of the masamune, jumped back to 65 million BC to get the dreamstone. Now we're here to fix the masamune. It's okay, so it's Luca that's lending a hand still. So we could, in theory, go off adventuring with just two, but why would we? So it's a little annoying because we're waiting while he gathers up books or something. Alright, here we go. Activate the dreamstone, activate the sword, you do the dreamstone, yada yada yada. Luca the Great! Just chucks it on the table, you can see it bounce off the wall. I don't know what that cup is gonna do for her, but... So, I've done a little bit of blacksmithing in my life. I've made a knife and some other things, but I tell ya, that's nothing like what you would actually do. You process that dreamstone into more ore because apparently it needs more, and then you would just break apart the pieces and reforge it. Alright, so that was the next step. Now it's back to the Middle Ages. Go help Frog realize that he really is the hero we all need. What's nice about this part of the game is you have the freedom to... No, that's not where I want to go. You have the freedom to kind of go where you want within those 5 pillars of light. Which means, for example, if I go pick up Frog again, and I want to go take the time to increase his techs, I could go back to 65 million BC to the hunting grounds and go fight the new over and over and over again. I'm not going to. I'm just saying that it's interesting. It's fun that you could. It's funny, when we were last here, you know, we were all dressed in like gold helms and armors and looking all fancy and medieval, and now we're showing up in stuff made of stone. Rock helmets and ruby vests. Away we go. Into the cursed woods. Oops. Oh well, they're easy fights now. These things were a challenge like 4 levels ago. Now they're just more of an annoyance. Suppose 4 tech points is 4 tech points, though. Alright, Frog, let's go. So we get to, I think we're gonna get some backstory. Yeah, here we go. This is where we learned Frog's real name. Get some cutscenes of them fighting through enemies. Glad they managed to get rid of those monsters from that forest. That would have been brutal the first time they arrived. It's funny, they're just using the maps from the forest by the castle. But prepare yourself, Pollywog! On guard! Nirvana strike! Does it smell like teen spirits? In a heart-shaped box? I don't know. Beware, Glenn! Cyrus, the sword! Cyrus's last words. Take care of Lean. A more fitting form. Spineless wimp, well, we'll show you. I don't think they would have said awaketh. It would have just been awaken Chrono, or Chrono awaken. Let us go to Magus' lair. Thou knowest his power. It's cool because you end up with different phrases depending on who you have in your party. So, you know, Lucas says that about science, and Robo says whatever. I forget what Marl says. Anyway, so normally my favorite team in this game is Chrono, Frog, and Marl. However, when we fight Magus, he's going to be changing his a barrier constantly, which is going to require different elements. So, having either Luca or Robo is smarter because we'll have lightning with Chrono, water with Frog, and shadow with Robo. And in order to have water with Frog, the important thing to do right now is not to go immediately to go fight Magus, but to head to the end of time to give him magic, which is what I'm going to do right now. Should have been attacking the Nars, but that's alright. I'm gonna use some laser spin with Robo and see what happens. Oh yeah, I really need to change Frog's equipment. I don't remember if he's able to equip the masamune yet or not. I'm gonna find out in a second. Once this fight is done. Wait, did they just learn a triple tech? They did! Oh my goodness. First triple tech of the game. Alright, Frog, can we... Okay, no, he can't equip it yet, but let's at least increase this stuff. So normally we'd be headed over to that little mountain there, but like I said, oh my goodness, what is going on with my controller? We need to take Frog to the end of time first, so that we can get him some magic. It's a little pro move, I guess you could call it, because if you don't do that, then you're stuck with one person that doesn't have magic in a fight where magic is vitally important. Why, yes. Yes, he is. was weird. No, not right now, Specchio. I've already beaten you in this form. I've missed out on another form, but you have to be like level 5 in order to see it. No, okay, nothing new. Alright, let's heal and save, because I love to save. And to Truce Canyon, 600 AD. Gotta love these unavoidable fights. Yes, give us all the dual techs. Alright, we are all ready to invade Magus's castle. I think I'll give us the cutscene in this episode, but I'm not going to start the castle because it's going to take too long. So we'll start with the magic cave. I'm going to get a little bit more of his backstory for when he wakes up after the spell was cast on him. Oh no, sorry, a little bit more of his childhood. Being teased all the time. Run for your lives! You're a marshmallow, Glenn. Because, Cyrus, it's not all about being good with a sword. You have to have the right mental fortitude. Like Glenn just said, he'd really lose it if he had to hurt someone. Such sad music. Now we can equip the masamune. So the Hero's Medal with the masamune is a great combo because the Hero Medal doubles the crit chance of the masamune. We will never see such a display of power from Frog again. But this is pretty epic. Just forward! Alright, so I'm going to step out because... Alright, so Frog now has the masamune. It is a nice 36 power increase, but I'm going to drop that to go equip the hero medal because it increases the critical hit rate of the masamune, which I would rather hit with more critical hits than have a slight increase in regular damage. I'm also going to swap you down to lower armor so that I can increase Frog's. I'm going to be getting hit with some fire too at points, and I'd rather have Frog well defended. Alright, so we are all ready to go do this. Looks like I had another save game that was around the same place. I made the mistake of going with Marl, it looks like, but we're doing this game, and we're going to have 3 different techs. So, thanks for watching. If you've been enjoying the series, please consider subscribing. Please hit that like button to help out with the algorithm, and I'll see you in the next episode.